Hi, my name is Winona Benson and welcome to the Nourished Kitchen. I wanted to show you today a simple swap that you can do in your kitchen. A lot of us are concerned about heart disease and our weight and taking in foods that could raise blood sugar. Well, I want to introduce you to the jicama. So the jicama is sometimes called the Mexican potato. It kind of tastes in between a water chestnut and an Asian pear. So it's a little bit sweet. It's got a lot of water in it, so it's really juicy. And you can do some different things with it. You can cook with it, but my favorite way is just to eat this raw. So I just want to show you how simple it is to prep this in the kitchen. So I'm just gonna take the skin off. You can use a peeler, but it has a very thick skin to it. So just carefully, I'm gonna cut away the skin. When you're choosing jicama in the store, you wanna find one that's firm. If it feels soft, it's probably no longer fresh and not as full of the nutrients as it would be if it was a firm choice. These are often found in the summer months. They're going to be a little fresher. This one you can tell has a little bit of aging to it, so I'm just cutting away some of the brown on there. And really it's not necessarily bad, it's just softer in that area, so I want a nice firm pieces. So I'm going to just cut all the skin off. And then how you season it, pretty darn simple. Jicama can be made into fries in the kitchen. You can put salt and pepper on it, cut it up into French fry shapes, and then put it into your air fryer. And that's another way you can use it. So this one, you know, it's a little aged, but it's actually a good example of just cut away the brown on it. And you've still got good firm meat underneath. Just discard that. And then I like to just take this and cut it into equal rounds, doing about 1/4 of an inch thick. This is great on a crudité board with other vegetables, or like I said, just on its own as a nice snack, just kind of like you might do with an apple. They come in much larger jicamas too, so you can buy small and large. Sometimes in the store, up here in Alaska especially, they'll sometimes dip them in paraben wax. So if it's covered in wax, I'd say put that one back and just wait for them to come in the next season, because they're probably pretty soft and they're trying to keep them from aging any further when they do that. So just simple French fry shapes. And then I'm just gonna take some lime juice, about a tablespoon, maybe a 1/2 tablespoon with this much, 3/4. And then we're gonna do a 1/2 teaspoon of chili powder. Or a little bit more that way. Chili powder is an anti-inflammatory, so it's a great thing to add into for seasonings. And then we're gonna use a little bit of sea salt and just 1/4 teaspoon. And that really is as simple as the ingredients are. Give that a nice mix. And if you want, you can add a little bit more. Something else that might be pretty tasty on here is a little bit of cumin or some coriander. That's a very, very simple way on how you can use jicama as a delicious little snack. These could be stored in a plastic bag, a Ziploc bag in the fridge for up to a week and enjoyed as a low-calorie, crunchy alternative to a starchy French fried potato. Enjoy.